Hey everybody, it's Linus and welcome to the Vibe Movement Challenge. I'm here a little early today because I have another event that I have to do exactly at the same time. So I'm here a little bit early and I know Jennifer will be coming on with her wonderful meditation movement that she's already shared with you about in the group earlier this morning. I have done meditation movement before and I can't wait to see Jessica's version of it because I have not seen her version of it, but it is a wonderful way to connect with your spirit and with your body. And it's a wonderful way to kind of slow yourself down and really get in tune with your movement and with your body. It's a very zen experience, and you're still getting a good workout. Well, this is our sixth day of the challenge. And how's it going? I would love to have you put in the comments how you've been feeling and how things have been going for you. I know I have been feeling really good in my body, and I have been going back and doing some of the movements again. Have you been doing that? If not, I suggest that you do. And please do us a favor. Next week is the last week. So if you know of anyone who you think would benefit with these movements, please share it with them and have them join you virtually to move, because this is so important that we take care of our bodies and our spirits and our mind. And I think when we're exercising and moving, the rest of the stuff kind of works together. So this is what I wanted to share with you today in terms of the nutrition part of our program. These are some foods that I eat on a pretty regular basis that can actually help to suppress your appetite. Now, let me say this. Of course, when you are working on suppressing your appetite, when you do get hungry, you don't turn around and eat a bag of chips and drink some soda and have a piece of cake. It's when you do get hungry that you are eating healthy. That's the goal. So this is just going to kind of help curb your appetite so you don't eat in between meals. If you do eat something and you get kind of hungry or get a craving for something, this will help stop those cravings and will help fill you up quickly. One thing that's great is a handful of almonds. Almonds work really well because they help quell your appetite. You only need a little bit because they are high in fat, but they also have omega-3, which is great, and they're a great antioxidant, and they always give you a feeling of fullness. So that's one that you could try. Another one that I love, and I put this in all my stir fries, and that is ginger. I put ginger in my stir fry. I put ginger in my smoothie. I put ginger in my eggs. And, it really does work as a stimulant, and it helps to improve your digestion, and it energizes your body. And when your digestion is improved, you're digesting properly, and you're not going to get hungry as quickly. So ginger is a great one. Another one that's really, really good is avocado. It's my favorite of all time. I didn't discover avocado until about maybe 5 years ago. I just didn't eat it. I don't know why. I just didn't eat it. But oh my gosh, it is the best, best, best. It's high in omega-3, which is great for your brain. It is high in fat, but it's good fat. And it does help quell your appetite because it has so much fiber. Now you want to eat it in moderation. When I use an avocado, I usually take about half of the avocado and save the other half and put it on my salad. And by the way, I'd love some tips on how you store avocado after you've already peeled it. I'm still trying to figure out the best way to do it. I just put it in the refrigerator. Sometimes I put some lime on it so that it won't turn brown and put it in the refrigerator. Does anybody else have any tips on how they store avocado? I would love to hear it. Now, here's another one that's really interesting. And I've heard about this before, but I had to confirm it to make sure. Cayenne pepper is fantastic for burning calories. Now, the interesting thing is that you just need a half a teaspoon, and it can boost your metabolism in such a way that if you're eating it with a meal, you can burn an extra 10 calories. Now, if you're a person who normally does not eat cayenne pepper, which is me, I normally do not, but after finding out this, I'm going to. If you just use half a teaspoon and you put it in 2 meals a day, you can burn up to an extra 60 calories between those 2 meals. And if you continue in that mode for a month, you could drop as much as 4 pounds as a result of adding cayenne pepper to your diet. It absolutely causes the metabolism to boost in hypergear. So that might be something you might want to try. Now, you know how we always talk about an apple a day keeps the doctor away? That's very true. It absolutely does. It's so full of nutrients, vitamins, and minerals. It has pectin in it. And pectin helps you to feel fuller. So grabbing an apple when you're having one of those craving moments will probably get you to the next meal without snacking in between. And of course, we've talked about this before, but here's something else you might want to think about in terms of water. If you're drinking at least 2 cups of water before you eat, you will probably eat maybe 75 to 90 calories less because you're feeling full already. You're full of water, as they say, and you just won't eat as much. Now, here's something that's surprising because it's a starch, but it's interesting. Sweet potatoes, which are full of vitamin A and D, which we definitely need as we age in particular, but sweet potatoes will help you to feel full as well because there's something in their chemical makeup that causes the digestive system to take a little longer. It takes a little longer to digest them, and so you feel fuller. Now, of course, sweet potatoes, people think, oh my gosh, that's a carb and it's a starch. That's true. But again, it's all in what you put in the sweet potatoes. You don't have to put extra butter or extra sugar on it. You might want to put a little cinnamon on it, maybe some nutmeg. And if you just have to have something sweet, maybe just a little bit of organic honey, just a little bit. But sweet potatoes in themselves, especially organic sweet potatoes, they taste really good. Now, here is something that I've tried and I love it, and I just have to find it. And you have problems finding it maybe locally in your local food store, but you can get them online, and they're called umbabushi plums, and they are excellent when it comes to burning calories. I have to look at my notes here. They're great for digestion, and they burn through those calories really quickly. And not only that, they give you a feeling of getting rid of that sugar craving. So if you ever have a time where you just have to have some sugar, plop one of these plums, they'll be gone. And of course, another one, which I love, especially during the winter months as we're coming up, is vegetable soup. Now I use a low calorie, no salt vegetable broth, and I add all my vegetables in there. And just like almost any soup, it does fill you up. Eating vegetable soup maybe in the course of your day, kind of eating it throughout the day, might keep you from eating other kinds of things, but you will feel fuller much more quickly when you eat vegetable soup. Now, here's my all-time favorite, and I love it, and that is dark chocolate. Dark chocolate is extremely good for women who are of a certain age. It's really good for taking care of your appetite. It's a good appetite suppressant, but it's also got so many good minerals in it. And what I go for is the 85% of carob. You don't want to go lower than that. Oh, good morning, Tamika. How are you? Good to see you. You definitely want to have more than 85% cocoa, and no less than that, because that's when you're getting the full benefit of eating the chocolate. It's also a great antioxidant. It's good for your immune system, so you can't go wrong eating chocolate. So if you're just joining me, go back and do the replay. And remember, Jennifer will be, not Jennifer, why do I keep wanting to call her that? Okay, I'm going through one of my mental blocks of changing people's names. Jessica will be on a little bit later with her wonderful meditation movement. If you don't have time to come back today, come back this evening. We'll be in here again tomorrow at 11 o'clock, where both Jessica and I are going to be sharing a little bit about our background and how we came to do this together and how we got so into wellness. It's something you don't want to miss. I think it will be kind of motivating and inspirational. I hope you have enjoyed the last 5 days. And if this is your first time here, go back and take a look at all the workouts, all the nutrition information. There's some great information that's going to help you to vibe. And what does that mean? Vibe means to be vibrant, intuitive, beautiful, and emerged. That's what it is. I'm getting ready now to go and host the Hope and Wellness for Youth and Family, which is going to be running in my group, the Hope and Wellness Group. So if you get a chance, go on by there at 11 o'clock. And we will be broadcasting live. My collaborator has lined up some wonderful speakers that we hope will inspire and empower you. And I'll be behind the scenes, running the controls as usual, doing my thing. But it's been wonderful to talk with you. I look forward to seeing you here tomorrow. tomorrow at 11 o'clock for the next day of the Vive Movement Challenge. Thanks so much, and we'll see you soon. Bye-bye.